your team right there. You three right there. Wait, no, that doesn't make sense. You got to do mine. You only have 3 on your team. Yeah. We're not gonna have a 3-person team. Could one of, so what's your name? Amy, could you come over here and be with this team in the corner? Bring your cups with you. And you're gonna go all the way with, which 4 you got, who's the 4? Okay, well then you simply be with them then. Here's your 4th player right there. And then you two, could you guys sit over there with those 2? All right. I think we're able to make this work. Now, the name of the game is called Knockout.
Knockout.
It's called Knockout. I'm gonna pull up questions. I'm gonna come to your team. And one of your team members needs to answer the question. But here's the thing. If I start here, whichever one of you answer the question, if you get it wrong, you're knocked out the game. Here's the other thing too. If you get it right, you're knocked out the game.
Ready?
Either way, you're knocked out. So we're gonna see who last people standing wins.
So we can get the vocabulary words that'll be
You're gonna
on the
get knocked
test.
out either way. We're going to see who's left. Because here's the thing. So that means, like if they answer the question, because there may be one person who has all the answers, but they only get one chance to keep their team in the game, and then they're done. So now hopefully their teammates have notes. Now the way, I'm gonna tell you the way, and by the way, once you're knocked out, the reason why you have cups, switch your cup, red goes on top to show that you're knocked out. So right now, green should be on top, because you're in the game. And once you're knocked out, put the red cup on top. Now I'll tell you how I used to be knocked out. It used to be every man for himself. So when it was, let's say it was Jackson, it was your turn, you get to pick who you want to knock out the game. And if they got it wrong, they're knocked out, and you have control to pick the next person. If you pick that person, they get it right, you're knocked out. That's what I used to do, which is really fun, but I decided there was some strange things that happen sometimes. Okay, does anybody have any questions about how this is played? We're just gonna answer questions until we don't have any questions left. But as always, the review activity is half the exam. So there are 20 questions. All 20 of these questions are on the test. Absolutely. And that will include stuff we did today. And you don't have all day to answer the question, okay? So, I mean, you have to go through, hopefully you know where it's at in your notes. So just like this review, the test is over chapter 5, learning, chapter 6, memory. So be able to get ready to go through your notes and find what you need. All right. We'll go with group 1. You guys are first. One of you is about to be knocked out of the game. These are just correct answers are worth 10 points. Keep up with your score. We'll see who has the most. I already told you about getting knocked out. Your notes, you got about 30 seconds to find the answer. And with that being said, let's start playing the game. Your group, what is source amnesia? Nobody else can say anything. This is team 1's question. What is source amnesia? You got about 30 seconds to find it. Or somebody in your team will be sacrificed. Anybody have the answer yet? Yes.
Memory lost without other mental difficulties.
Sorry, say that again?
Memory lost without other mental difficulties.
that is incorrect. Red, put your red cup on top. It's okay, put your red cup on top because you're knocked out. Incorrect answer is knock you out. Okay. Team 2, you guys want to give it a shot? What is source amnesia?
Source amnesia occurs when an individual has a memory of some material but cannot recall when he or she encountered it.
When an individual has memory for some material but can't recall where she encountered it. You know something, but you can't remember how you know it. Well, how do I know how to play checkers, but I don't know how I know. I can't remember who taught me. It's source amnesia. Okay, so you guys have 10 points. Keep up with your score, but thank you very much, Diego, because you are knocked out. So you are no longer a help to your team. So sorry. But you got them 10 points. It's about sacrifice for your fellow teammate. Okay. Team 3, here is your question. The process of teaching or guiding a complex behavior by rewarding closer and closer to the desired behavior. That sounds correct. Okay. Shaping? Shaping is the correct answer. If you do not, by the way, if you didn't have this in your notes, I suggest taking a photograph of it with your phone. But that's just me though. You don't have to. So you are correct. You got your team 10 points. But he's from this point on, he's a part of the audience watching your team. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Team 4. Here is your question. These memories are apparent recollections of events that are initially so shocking that the mind pushed them into the unconscious.
Repressed memory.
We just talked about that. Repressed memory. That's how we started the class. That is correct. Your team has 10 points. Switch your cup to red because you are officially knocked out from your team, but you helped them get on the board. They appreciate your efforts. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Team 5, here is your question. This weakens a response through the removal of something pleasant. This weakens the response through the removal of something pleasant. Removal of something. You got it? Wait. You got a couple there? Which one got it? You all have it, sir? Ooh, you're making me sweat, making your team sweat for a minute. That is correct. Your team got your 10 points. Very good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Team 6. And you guys are team 6. Team 6, here's your question. This occurs when older memory makes it difficult to remember new information. I don't know, that seems like something we heard recently. Like about, 15 minutes ago. This occurs when older memory makes it difficult to remember new information. So, it should be in today's one. Okay. What do you have? What was that?
Retroactive interference.
Proactive?
Retroactive.
Oh. You said proactive or retroactive?
Retroactive.
You said retro? Retro is incorrect. You're knocked out the game. Sorry, retro. Question for you guys. This occurs when older memory makes it more difficult to remember new information. Yes.
It's proactive.
It's proactive. You went retro. Make sure you guys know the difference between proactive and retroactive. I don't know what kind of memory game you need to make up, but there is a question about each one of those, proactive and retroactive. Okay. And then finally, I guess you guys are team 7, I guess? Wait, you guys just answered it, right? No. Okay, so you good. Okay, back to team 1. Here's your question. What is operant conditioning? Somewhere in your notes, if you were here, you should have the term operant conditioning. This should be under the learning chapter. Here, what do you have?
learning in which volunteer responses strengthen or weaken depending on the responses, favorite or unfavorable consequences.
That is absolutely correct. Your team got 10 points, and you are knocked out of the game. Operant conditioning, learning in which a volunteer response is strengthened or weakened depending on the response's favorable or unfavorable consequences. Operant conditioning, when we looked at it on the slide with the little boy, he learned when he says, please, he ends up getting a cookie, because that's what he wants. That's his favorable response.
Is the test gonna be on, punishment and, memory?
Those, punishment is under. Yes,
Learning.
Yeah. All right, so team 2, coming to you. What is the tip of the tongue phenomenon? Tip of the morning, top of the morning. Tip of the tongue. What the heck does that mean? Tip of the tongue phenomenon.
The inability to recall information that one realizes.
Can't read your own writing? That's your writing, right?
Yeah, it sounds like
That is correct. I'm giving you points. You need to make sure you can read your own writing, though. Well, tip of the tongue phenomenon, the inability to recall information that one realizes one knows. Like, man, I know his name, but I just can't remember it. We went to school together. We were in the same classroom. It's on the tip of my tongue. I just can't remember. That's tip of the tongue phenomenon. You are knocked out the game officially. Thanks for contributing to your team. Okay, so 2 people left from each team so far. I mean, over here. Team 3, here's your question. What is a basic learning phenomenon that occurs when a previously conditioned response decreases in frequency and ultimately disappears?
Extinction?
Extinction. Okay.
Nice job, Carter.
Okay, team 4,
Thanks.
here's your question. Sammy wanted to remember important terms and definitions for his upcoming exam. To do this, he repeated the information over and over. Information that entered into his short-term memory. He was doing what is known as, he's repeating information over and over.
Study.
In his short-term. What is he doing? He is rehearsing. He's rehearsing. So I knocked it out. Very cool. All right. Team 5, coming to you. All the people still in the game can participate. During a case study by psychologists John B. Watson and Rosalie Rayner, used an 11-month-old in order to demonstrate what? What were they trying to prove by
Experiment.
using this 11-year-old? Yes.
Classical condition. What? Classical condition.
That
Classical
fears
condition.
are or can be conditioned. You are officially knocked out. Thank you for contributing. You got your points. All right. Team 6. These memories of a specific, important, or surprising emotional significant event that are recalled easily and with vivid imagery. Vivid imagery is the key. Yay. Flashbulb memory. As you see vivid imagery, just know it's about the flashbulb. I know most of you don't know what flashbulb is, but
You explained it the other
I did. Okay, good. This makes you guys make me feel really old. Okay, team 7. When a response is strengthened because it is followed by the removal of something unpleasant. It is the removal of something unpleasant. Waste some time with that one. Negative reinforcement, negative reinforcement, same thing. Very good, okay. Who answered that question? Okay. Did you switch? Oh, you already switched it, okay, great. All right. Back to team one. Just you two are the only two representatives for your group now. This is our recollection of memories of our own life experiences. Boy, that sounds familiar. That feels like something we discussed before. Yeah. Ooh, that is incorrect. Wait. Let me, yeah, that. But I can see why you would say that. But that is incorrect. But I see why you would say that. Team two. This is our recollection of memories of our own life experiences. Something we covered 20, 30 minutes ago. 20, 30 minutes. Our memories of our own life. Not yet. They don't get it. You guys get a chance. So if you it's like 15 seconds. You got it. You got your teammate abandoned? That's messed up. That is messed up. Because now you leave it on him. It was something from today.
Okay. You sure? Yeah.
I'm gonna have to, you know what? I'm gonna have to knock the other person out. Yeah, you guys only have 30 seconds. You guys are knocked out. You guys switched to red. So now she's, huh?
I don't know one more time.
No. Switch your color to red. Switch your color. So your missing teammate, she's the only one that's left. Team three, what is the answer here?
Autobiography memory?
Biographical.
Autobiography.
That's true, you're right. That's it. Autobiographical. It's autobiographical. That's your memories of your own life experience. There we go. Okay. So all of you only have one team member left. Team four, here is your question. Define the term positive reinforcer. What the heck is that?
It's a stimulus added to the environment that brings about an increase in the
I'm sorry, say that again?
A stimulus added to the environment that brings about increase.
That is incorrect. You're knocked out. So sorry. So sorry. Switch your cup to red. Okay. If you keyboard's team, please. Team, you got it. What's positive reinforcement?
Positive reinforcer is when a response is followed up by a pleasant stimulus.
Something that's desired. Positive reinforcer. When you work, you get a paycheck. That is a positive reinforcer. When your dog gets a treat for coming to you, that is a positive reinforcer. You're giving something pleasant or something that is rewarding, something that the individual or even the animal desires. Positive reinforcer. All right, who answered that question? Okay, so you're gonna. Well, we'll see how many other questions. We'll see how many more we're gonna go around. It may not come back to you again, so we'll see. So team 6. What does it mean to chunk? What the heck does that mean? To chunk or chunking? Well, I'm letting y'all do that, but okay, go ahead. You knocked out though. But you got it. Organizing information in familiar manageable units. It's your term memory. In class, we were able to look at that list of group of items, and we figured out we could group them in office supplies, fruits, juices, and dog breeds. I think that was chunky. We grouped those into familiar units to help remember all the items in there. Team 7. What's wrong? So only the two, that's only you two. A relatively permanent change in behavior brought about by experience is the definition of what? Permanent change behavior brought about by experience. What's that the definition to? sentence, you're like, learning? It was like an exclamation point and a question mark, and then another exclamation point at the same time. Yeah, that's correct. You're knocked out.
Good one, Amy.
Who said my name? Thank you very much.
That's how you said it. Okay. Oh, this is just you. This is your question, Nair. Short-term memory can hold about how many number items or chunks of information? How many items? This is all about short-term memory. That is incorrect. You're knocked out. Okay. Team 2. Wait, no, it's only you're by yourself because you weren't here. And you abandoned your team. So they didn't get points, and so now this question is on you.
Alright.
How many bits of information can a short-term memory hold? All on you. That is incorrect. You're knocked out. Team 3. Wait, you say this is your question. Short-term memory can hold about how many bits of information?
Short-term memory.
That's all you need, Saeed.
Well, short-term memory.
About 30 seconds on your own.
I don't know.
Okay, you're knocked out. Team 4, what is it?
It can hold up to 7 items or chunks of information in short term memory with variance up to plus or minus 2 chunks.
Damn.
7 is correct. You're knocked out, but you got your team to 10 points. So okay. All right. So everybody is out, but make sure you know how many. Did you guys get 20 points?
Yeah.
How many team points did you guys have? 20. How many points did you guys have?
30.
30? 30. Okay, we got a tie right now. Okay. Team 5. What is our textbook's definition of punishment? Yeah, that's just for you. What's your name again? Allison, it's all you. That is correct. A stimulus that decreases the likelihood or the probability that a previous behavior will occur again. That means you're knocked out, but your team, did you guys get all your points? So what are your scores? 40? Or 30? 40, okay. So you guys are in the lead. Okay.
Punishment means behavior will occur again?
Decreases.
Oh, decrease, I'm sorry.
That's important. That's a stimulus, like a whooping, that decreases the probability that a previous behavior will occur again. That's punishment. Okay, last 2 questions for Team 6 and Team 7. Team 6, intentional or conscious recollection of information, or in other words, facts and experiences we know and can declare. Facts and experiences we know and can declare. It's only up. It's up to you, Ashley. You get the points for your team. Facts. You know, people always say that's facts. Facts. You go ahead and tell me.
Oh, explicit memory?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do. You know, next class, I do this with, and I can do it. You have to use your own notes. Okay. You guys got all your points? 40? You got 30? So you guys, they still have this. Okay, Team 7. Here you go. Last question. The process by which we encode, store, and retrieve information is our textbook's definition of what? And this is only for you, Amy.
Oh, no, me?
You don't, oh no, you're right. Oh, I'm sorry, you're right. I'm sorry. Sophie, it's all your question, I forgot. I thought you, because you guys, I couldn't remember who asked the question. Okay, go ahead. So, your question. Process by which we encode, store, and retrieve information. I'm just curious, you guys know the answer to this? Anybody know the answer? Who knows the answer to this question? You guys don't know the answer to this question? Man, y'all guys-
Wait.
Who, the process by which we encode, store, don't say it out loud. Process by which we encode, store, and retrieve information. Who, on this side of the room, who knows the answer to this question? Y'all need to review y'all notes. No.
I know what it is.
I'm sure you do. You were really struggling with that.
Sorry.
That's. It's not that bad. How many points do you guys have?
40.
You got 42?
Yeah.
So we have 40 points. So wait, which team? You guys have 40, right? And you guys have 40, right? And anybody else over here have 40? Okay, so I guess you two guys are the winner. And so it's not much, but you get a bookmark. So this is a bookmark that has, on one side it says, focus on becoming the person you were meant to be. And on the other side, it says, be great, live life, be strong, I rock, be grateful, choose peace, I can, I will, believe, and no excuses. Sometimes we practice.
How many questions are on the test?
40.
40. And is it the Scantron?
You better believe it. I'm gonna make that announcement. I don't know why. I thought I brought more. I know 2 of you.
Sorry, man.
I'm gonna bring you guys.
I mean, I didn't have to either.
Guys your bookmark.
Yeah, but I did. I should have said it out loud.
Okay. If you like, you can move to your seat. I'm gonna go over a couple of things right quick, and then we can leave here a few minutes early.
Wait, I didn't get a bookmark.
I'm gonna get you on Thursday. He's giving you his.
I can't read.
Looking for.
4, I have enough bookmarks. Okay, now, if for some reason you guys didn't know some of the answers, you know what you need to go over. Now, the beauty of the exam is it's multiple choice. So you will see the answer in front of you, so it'll be there. So that would definitely help. But it still doesn't hurt to review your notes, and just remember to review everything that was underlined on the PowerPoint. This was 20 questions. All 20 of these questions are on the test. So that means there's another 20 questions that were not in this game. Those are the other things that are underlined. Now, if you weren't here, you're probably not going to have something. If you came late, you may not have something. So that's on you. What else do I want to remind you of? Okay. Also, Thursday, I need you guys to be on time. You come too late, you'll have to schedule to take the test another day. Okay? Because like, if everybody leaves, why am I staying? So I need to be on time. Also too, while we're taking the test, if you have to go to the restroom, you need to check with me first. Okay? Just saying that that's happened before in the past, where people have gotten up, go to the restroom, and maybe they had to go, or maybe they went to the bathroom to check their notes. I don't know. So if you gotta go to the restroom, you need to let me know. And probably leave your phone behind. Okay? Because I know a lot of you take pictures with your phones. What else do I want to let you know? Make sure you bring your Scantron and your number 2 pencil. This test should be even easier than the first test. And I know half of you got A's anyway, but I think this one is even easier than the first one.
It is?
I think it is.
How?
I just looked at it because I had to make some changes. I was like, man, Some of the multiple choice questions are so obvious, because I don't know if you noticed this or not, I know you only took one of my tests, but every question, there's one question that is definitely not the answer. And when I was looking at this test, there were some questions where two of them were definitely not the correct answer, just without a doubt. Like that even sounded stupid. Like, it was like that can't be either one of those. So that's why I said I think this one is easier, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't study, even though I know a lot of you got through high school without studying. What else do you do? Scantron, number two pencil, be on time. By the way, while you're here, I'll probably remind you on Thursday as well. Speaking of missing an exam, if you do miss a test, you can gladly make it up. But that's up to you to get with me to see when you can schedule to take that exam. I'm not gonna be tracking you down saying, hey, by the way, you never took the first test, or you never took the second or the third. I'm not tracking you guys down, because you guys are young adults. You have to be responsible for your own actions. You have to be responsible for your own grades. So I'm not chasing, and I'm not chasing people down to do the quizzes. Hopefully you guys, there were some quizzes that were due yesterday. I hope you guys did them. If you didn't, I'm glad you do the rest of them, because the two lowest scores will be dropped, but only the two lowest. But I go out of my way to remind you guys when the next quizzes are due, but I'm not gonna be like sending you emails all the time. So, yes, so that's that. Any questions about anything? If you missed something from one of those two chapters, I'll gladly pull the slides up. Otherwise, wait, did everybody sign the attendance sheet?
Yes, sir.
Okay, no, some people didn't sign. Here's one back there, and hand me that one. And here's the other one. And as long as you sign the attendance sheet, you are free to go. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you guys on Thursday.